Hey leader, have you ever been hurt by those you're leading? I mean, by your followers, or as a mate, or you've been hurt by your matey, or when we stay extended further, maybe as a boss, you're being hurt by your apprentice. How do you go about it? Those that you so much trusted and they they stab you at the back and badmouth you. One thing or the other, these are people you went extra mile for. These are people you sacrifice for. But on the long run, what they not paid you back was not what you expected. How do you handle such case as a leader? Remember, we are still on our topic that has to do with how to lead wisely as a leader. So my encouragement to you is that two things you must do. Number one, you have to pray that God to heal your heart. It can actually be painful. It can actually be painful, except you have not been there. It is God to heal such pains. You know why you should pray that God should heal your heart? Because when you are not healed, you cannot lead with a heavy heart. You cannot lead with a wounded heart. Because one way or the other, as you are trying to lead others, it will always reflect. Have you ever dealt with people that have been wounded? Even when you are less concerned, the matter has nothing to do with you. You just came into sin and you don't know what transpired between that leader and somebody else. You can tell from his or her action, the way he or she is relating with you, that certainly this person has some hurts, some wounds, that he or she is still dealing with, that he has not been able to overcome. Take for example, maybe from his or her speech, and you happen to make some mistake. Hey, that is how you people always behave. After somebody have helped you people, then at the end of the day, you will not reward your evil with good. No, I made up my mind, will not be able to go for anybody again. You see, such ways you can tell that this is where this person is coming from. But somebody that has been healed will not make such statements, will not refer back to those things. He or she just feel that, know that God has taken control and everything will be well. And if at all he or she wants to relate with you, it's on a different basis entirely, not based on what others has done or not to him or her. Then another thing I want to say is that apart from praying to God that God heal you, is that you must be ready to walk in forgiveness. Must be ready to walk in forgiveness towards all others, especially those that that's hurt you as a leader. Whether they come to apologize to you or not, they come to ask for your forgiveness or not, forgive them before they ever come. You know why it's very important you forgive them? Is because you forgive people that hurt you. It lightens your heart. Have you ever walking on forgiveness? Your heart is heavy, your heart is burdensome. And when your heart is filled with burden, there's no way you can relate well with God. There's no way you can be filled with ideas. Try it. A heavy heart lacks ideas. Because that heart has been clouded. We need that heart to think. So when your heart is filled with so much burden, unforgiveness, anger, hatred towards others, there's no way you can forge ahead as a leader. But when you let go, you lighten yourself, and so your heart becomes light. The ideas flow from God towards you. That is it. Take for example the story of Joseph in the Bible. You think he would have been able to come with those great ideas to tell a Pharaoh and the headers of Egypt on how to run the land during the years of abundance and the years of famine? It wouldn't have been possible for him. But because he was a man that lived in forgiveness towards his brethren, and I can say this, you can see that when his brethren surfaced, you see the way he handled them. So please also want to say as a leader here, finally, that you're somebody that's hurt you and finally maybe came back to house of forgiveness. Please let's be willing to forgive and forget and trust God for the best. And God will give us wisdom to in Jesus' name.